Tonight, a warning for parents. An alarming new report finds that some baby foods contain dangerous levels of toxic heavy metals. As Fox Video.
That was not a small recall. That was a congressional investigation exposing an entire industry. February 2021. The Subcommittee on Economic and Consumer Policy released a report that should have ended careers, should have shut down factories, should have changed everything. Instead, most parents never heard about it. The brands kept selling, the products stayed on shelves, your baby kept eating heavy metals, lead damages developing brains permanently, arsenic causes cancer and developmental delays, cadmium destroys kidneys, mercury attacks the nervous system. These are not trace amounts. These are levels that exceeded what the FDA allows in bottled water, in baby food, fed to infants whose brains are still forming. Right now, open your cabinet. Look at those colourful pouches, those trusted jars, those organic labels that made you feel safe. What you are about to learn might make you throw them all away. In today's video, we are exposing 10 baby food brands you should never feed your baby, even if they claim organic, even if pediatricians recommended them, even if you have used them for months. Stay until the end because we will reveal 3 brands that actually tested clean, brands that refuse to poison your child for profit. This is not about scaring you, this is about protecting the most vulnerable humans on Earth, your baby. Let us get straight into it. Number 10. Gerber Baby Food. The most trusted name in baby food. That smiling baby on every jar. The brand your mother used, your grandmother used. Gerber has been feeding American babies since 1927. Nearly 100 years of trust. Then the congressional investigation revealed what Gerber was actually feeding your baby. Internal documents showed Gerber used ingredients with arsenic levels as high as 90 parts per billion, lead levels up to 48 parts per billion. For reference, the FDA limit for lead in bottled water is 5 parts per billion. Gerber was feeding babies nearly 10 times the water limit. In food, they eat multiple times per day. The company knew. Internal testing showed the contamination. They sold the products anyway. Gerber's response to Congress was even more disturbing. They refused to provide complete testing data. They claimed some information was proprietary. Trade secrets more important than infant safety. The 2021 report specifically named Gerber for lack of transparency. While other companies provided thousands of pages of internal documents, Gerber stonewalled investigators. Pick up a Gerber jar right now. Look at that innocent baby face on the label. That smile sells trust. Behind that smile, a company that knew their products contained dangerous heavy metals and sold them anyway. Rice-based Gerber products tested worst. Gerber rice cereal, Gerber Lil Crunchies. Any product with rice as a primary ingredient concentrates arsenic because rice absorbs it from soil. For babies eating Gerber multiple times daily, that arsenic accumulates, lead accumulates. The damage happens silently, while that smiling baby face convinces you everything is fine. 100 years of trust, destroyed by corporate greed. Drop a comment right now. How many of you have Gerber in your kitchen? How many of you fed this to your babies not knowing what was inside? The most trusted name in baby food. The most documented betrayal of that trust. But wait until you see what the organic label hides at the next brand. Number 9. Happy Baby Organics. That word, organic, it means safe, right? It means pure. It means you are paying extra to protect your baby from chemicals and toxins. Happy Baby Organics built an empire on that assumption. Premium pricing, beautiful packaging, certified organic labels everywhere. The congressional report destroyed that illusion. Happy Baby Organics products tested positive for all 4 toxic heavy metals. Lead, arsenic, cadmium, mercury, all 4. In products marketed as the healthy alternative. Internal company documents showed Happy Baby sold products with arsenic levels up to 180 parts per billion. That is 36 times higher than the FDA bottled water limit. 180 parts per billion of arsenic in organic baby food, fed to infants. The The company's own testing revealed lead levels up to 40 parts per billion in finished products. They had the data, they saw the numbers, they kept selling. Here is what makes Happy Baby worse than conventional brands. They charged premium prices for products they knew were contaminated. Parents paid more thinking they were protecting their babies. They were paying extra for poison. Happy Baby's parent company, Nurture Incorporated, provided documents to Congress showing they tested ingredients before use. They knew which ingredients were contaminated, they used them anyway. The organic certification means pesticide-free. It does not mean heavy metal-free, it does not mean safe. Pick up a Happy Baby pouch right now. See that USDA organic seal? That seal does not test for lead, does not test for arsenic, does not test for cadmium or mercury. You paid premium prices for a certification that does not cover the toxins actually in the food. For parents who switched to organic thinking they were doing the right thing, you were deceived. The organic label became a marketing tool to charge more for contaminated products. Happy Baby. Organic betrayal in every pouch. Number 8. Beech-Nut baby food. Another legacy brand, another trusted name. Beech-Nut has been making baby food since 1931. 90 years of history. Generations of families. The congressional investigation revealed Beech-Nut's quality standards were a marketing fiction. Internal documents showed Beech-Nut used ingredients with arsenic levels exceeding 300 parts per billion. 300, that is 60 times the bottled water limit. Even more disturbing, Beech-Nut's own internal standards allowed ingredients with up to 3,000 parts per billion of arsenic. 3,000 parts per billion. They considered that acceptable. Lead standards were equally shocking. Beech-Nut set internal limits at 1,000 parts per billion for lead in some ingredients. 1,000. The FDA water limit is 5. Their own quality standards allowed 200 times more lead than drinking water limits. Congress found that Beech-Nut tested ingredients found dangerous contamination and used them anyway because they fell within the company's absurdly high internal limits. The company created standards designed to pass contaminated ingredients, not protect babies. Beech-Nut rice cereal tested particularly high. Rice products consistently showed the worst contamination because rice absorbs heavy metals from soil and water during growth. For parents feeding Beech-Nut rice cereal as a first food, your baby's first solid food experience was heavy metal exposure. Pick up a Beech-Nut jar right now. That classic label, that long history, 90 years of selling products with internal standards that allowed 1,000 parts per billion of lead. Legacy brand. Legacy contamination. Number 7. Earth's Best Organic. Another organic brand. Another premium price. Another complete failure to protect babies. Earth's Best is owned by Hain Celestial Group, a major organic food conglomerate. They own dozens of natural and organic brands. They should know how to make clean food. The congressional report told a different story. Earth's Best products tested positive for all 4 heavy metals: lead, arsenic, cadmium, mercury. The complete toxic collection in certified organic baby food. Internal documents showed Earth's Best used ingredients with arsenic levels as high as 129 parts per billion, lead levels up to 58 parts per billion. But here is what makes Earth's Best particularly concerning. They marketed specifically to health-conscious parents. Their branding emphasizes purity. Their packaging shows happy babies in nature. Their entire identity is built on being the clean alternative. That identity was a lie. Earth's Best rice products showed the highest contamination. Earth's Best organic infant rice cereal. Earth's Best organic whole grain rice cereal. Products specifically designed for the youngest, most vulnerable babies. First foods. First exposures to heavy metals. Hain Celestial's response to the congressional inquiry was inadequate. They provided incomplete data. They made vague promises about future improvements. They did not recall contaminated products. The products stayed on shelves. Parents kept buying. Babies kept being exposed. For parents who chose Earth's Best, specifically because of the organic label, you chose a brand that prioritized marketing over safety. The Earth imagery, the natural colors, the organic certification, all designed to create trust that the product did not deserve. Earth's Best. Organic label hiding heavy metal reality. Number 6. Parents' Choice. Walmart brand. Walmart store brand baby food, the budget option for families stretching every dollar. Parents' Choice promises quality at affordable prices. What they actually deliver is contamination at discount prices. Here is the problem with Parents' Choice. Walmart does not manufacture this food. They contract with third-party manufacturers who produce food under Walmart's label. That means less quality control, less transparency, less accountability when things go wrong. Parents' Choice was not included in the original congressional investigation because they refused to cooperate. Let me repeat that. When Congress investigated heavy metals in baby food, Walmart refused to participate. What are they hiding? Independent testing has found concerning heavy metal levels in Parents' Choice products. Consumer Reports tested baby foods in 2018 and found detectable levels of lead, arsenic and cadmium in multiple store brand products, including Walmart's. The company's refusal to cooperate with Congress is a massive red flag. Companies with clean products want to show their testing data. Companies with contaminated products hide behind lawyers. Parents' Choice rice-based products are particularly concerning. Rice cereals, rice puffs, any rice-based snack. Rice concentrates arsenic naturally, and budget brands have less incentive to source low arsenic rice varieties. For families choosing Parents' Choice to save money, you might be saving dollars, but spending your baby's health. The cheapest option often costs the most in ways you cannot see. Pick up Parents' Choice products right now. Notice what is missing on the label. No heavy metal testing claims. No transparency about sourcing. No information about quality standards. Just a low price and a name designed to make parents feel good about a budget choice. Parents' Choice. Budget brand hiding behind silence. Number 5. Plum Organics. Beautiful purple packaging. Premium organic positioning. Celebrity endorsements. Plum Organics positioned itself as the sophisticated Parents' Choice. The congressional investigation showed sophistication does not mean safety. Plum Organics products tested positive for heavy metals, including arsenic and lead. Internal documents revealed the company used ingredients they knew were contaminated. Plum Organics is owned by Campbell Soup Company, a massive food corporation with resources to ensure product safety. They chose not to use those resources effectively. The company's Super Puff snack products tested particularly concerning. These are products specifically designed for babies learning to self-feed. Products babies put directly in their mouths over and over. Heavy metal contaminated finger foods for infants. Plum Organics pouches are everywhere. Target, Whole Foods, Amazon, premium grocery stores, where parents expect premium quality. The premium quality was in the marketing, not the product. Internal testing showed Plum Organics knew which ingredient suppliers had contamination problems. They continued using those suppliers because switching would cost money. Corporate profits over infant safety. The same story across the industry. For parents who chose Plum Organics because of the sophisticated branding, the purple packaging, the feel of making an elevated choice, you chose marketing. The actual products contained the same heavy metals as budget brands. You paid more for the same contamination in prettier packaging. Plum Organics. Premium price for contaminated product. Number 4. Sprout Organic Foods. Another organic brand. Another failure. Sprout built their brand on being different. Cleaner, more transparent. They emphasized whole ingredients and minimal processing. The congressional investigation found contamination anyway. Sprout Organic Foods tested positive for heavy metals in multiple products. Their baby food pouches, marketed as healthy and pure, contained arsenic and lead. Sprout is owned by Neptune Wellness Solutions, a Canadian company. The distance between corporate ownership and product manufacturing creates accountability gaps. When contamination is found, who is responsible? The parent company in Canada? The manufacturing facilities? The ingredient suppliers? The confusion benefits no one except lawyers. Sprouts organic baby food pouches are popular for their squeezable convenience. Parents can feed babies on the go. Babies can feed themselves. Convenient heavy metal delivery systems. The company's response to contamination concerns has been minimal. Vague statements about commitment to quality, no specific testing data released, no recalls of concerning products. The products remain on shelves. Parents remain in the dark. For parents choosing Sprout because they seemed like a smaller, more trustworthy alternative to big brands, size does not equal safety. Small organic brands face the same contamination issues as large ones. The heavy metals come from ingredients, from soil contaminated by decades of industrial pollution, from water sources with arsenic, from growing regions with cadmium in the ground. Unless a company actively tests for these metals and rejects contaminated ingredients, the products will be contaminated. Size and branding do not matter. Testing matters. Sprout Organic. Small brand with big contamination. Number 3. Ella's Kitchen. British brand. Premium positioning. Sold at Whole Foods and Target. The international baby food option for parents who want something different. Different does not mean safer. Ella's Kitchen products tested positive for heavy metals in independent testing. Consumer advocacy groups found concerning levels of arsenic and lead in multiple Ella's Kitchen products. The brand emphasizes being organic, which we have already established means nothing regarding heavy metals. Organic certification does not test for lead, does not test for arsenic, does not protect your baby from the actual dangers in baby food. Ella's Kitchen pouches are colorful and fun. The branding is playful. The products look wholesome. Looks are deceiving. Ella's Kitchen is owned by Hain Celestial, the same parent company that owns Earth's Best. The same company with documented heavy metal contamination across their baby food lines. Different brand name. Zame corporate negligence. For parents choosing Ella's Kitchen for the British origin, for the cute packaging, for the Whole Foods availability, you chose a subsidiary of a company Congress already found contaminating baby food. The parent company's failures extend across all their brands. Different labels, same problems. Ella's Kitchen. International packaging hiding domestic failures. Number 2. Baby Mum Mum Rice Rusks. Not a jarred food or pouch. Baby Mum Mum makes teething crackers and rice rusks. Products designed for babies who are teething. Products babies suck on and chew for extended periods. Extended exposure to whatever is in that product. Baby Mum Mum is made primarily from rice. Rice, as we have discussed, concentrates arsenic from soil. Rice-based teething products give babies prolonged contact with arsenic-contaminated food. Independent testing has found concerning arsenic levels in Baby Mum Mum products. Consumer Reports flagged rice-based teething products as particularly concerning because of extended exposure time. A baby sucks on a rice rusk for 20 minutes. That is 20 minutes of arsenic exposure. Multiple times per day. Every day. During teething. Months. The cumulative exposure adds up fast. Baby Mum Mum markets their products as a safe teething solution, something to soothe baby's gums, something to keep baby happy, something with arsenic that baby sucks on for extended periods. The company has not released comprehensive heavy metal testing data. They have not demonstrated their products are below concerning thresholds. They continue selling while parents remain uninformed. For parents using Baby Mum Mum for teething, there are safer alternatives. Frozen washcloths, silicone teethers, cold fruit in mesh feeders, options that do not involve prolonged arsenic exposure. Baby Mum Mum. Extended arsenic exposure disguised as teething relief. Number 1. The worst offender. The brand that Congress found had the highest levels and the least cooperation. Nurture Incorporated products. Happy Baby, Happy Tot, Happy Family. We discussed Happy Baby earlier, but Nurture Incorporated deserves the number 1 spot because of the totality of their failures. Congressional investigators found Nurture Incorporated sold baby food with arsenic levels up to 180 parts per billion, 36 times higher than bottled water limits. They found lead levels up to 641 parts per billion in ingredients used in finished products. 641, 128 times the water limit. They found the company set internal standards that permitted 200 parts per billion of arsenic in finished products. They allowed this level and still considered it acceptable. Most damning, Congress found Nurture Incorporated tested ingredients, found dangerous contamination, and used those ingredients anyway because they fell within the company's internally set limits. They chose the limits. They chose limits high enough to pass contaminated ingredients. They chose profits over infant health. The company's Happy Baby Organics line is sold at every major retailer: Target, Walmart, Whole Foods, Amazon, Kroger. Everywhere parents shop. Everywhere parents trust. That trust was weaponized. The organic label, the happy branding, the premium price, all designed to convince parents they were making the best choice. The best choice for Nurture Incorporated's profits, the worst choice for babies. Nurture Incorporated's response to the congressional report was damage control, not reform. PR statements, vague commitments, no recalls of products already on shelves. Babies continued eating contaminated products while the company focused on protecting its image. For every parent who ever fed their baby Happy Baby, Happy Tot, or any Happy Family product, you were betrayed by a company that knew exactly what was in their products and sold them anyway. This is not negligence, this is choice. They chose high internal limits, they chose contaminated ingredients, they chose your baby's health as acceptable collateral damage. Nurture Incorporated. The worst betrayal in baby food history. Go check your kitchen right now. If you see Gerber, throw it out. If you see Happy Baby, Happy Tot, or any Nurture Incorporated product, throw it out. If you see Beech-Nut, Earth's Best, Parents' Choice, Plum Organics, Sprout, Ella's Kitchen, Baby Mum, throw them out. Do not finish what is left. Do not tell yourself a little more will not hurt. Every serving is more heavy metal exposure. Your baby's brain is still developing. There is no safe level of lead for a developing brain. None. But do not panic. Not every company chose profits over babies. Some companies saw the industry's failures and built their entire business around doing the opposite. These three brands earned their place through third-party testing, transparent results, and genuine commitment to safety. Safe baby food exists, you just need to know where to find it. Clean brand number 3, Serenity Kids. Finally, a baby food company built from the ground up around safety. Serenity Kids was founded by parents who saw the congressional report and decided to build something different. Not just better, different. They test every batch of finished product for heavy metals, not just ingredients, finished products. What actually goes in the pouch your baby eats? Their testing results are published on their website. Transparency you can verify yourself, not claims. Data. Serenity Kids focuses on meat-based and vegetable-based pouches. They deliberately avoid rice and other grains that concentrate heavy metals. They designed their product line around avoiding the ingredients most likely to be contaminated. Their sourcing is domestic and traceable. They know which farms, which ranches, which processing facilities. Full supply chain transparency. Look at their packaging right now. The ingredient lists are simple: meat, vegetables, healthy fats, no fillers, no additives, no rice-based thickeners hiding arsenic. The pouches are more expensive than conventional baby food. Safety costs money. Testing costs money. Rejecting contaminated ingredients costs money. But what is your baby's brain development worth? For parents who want verified safety, not marketing claims, Serenity Kids provides what the industry should have provided all along: tested, transparent, traceable baby food. Serenity Kids. What baby food should be. Clean brand number 2, Once Upon a Farm. Cold-pressed, organic, and actually tested. Once Upon a Farm was co-founded by Jennifer Garner, but celebrity involvement is not why they're on this list. They are here because of their testing practices. Once Upon a Farm tests finished products for heavy metals. They publish their testing methodology. They use third-party labs for verification. Their products are refrigerated, not shelf-stable. This requires a different supply chain, different storage, different retail relationships. More expensive, more complicated. But refrigerated products require less processing. Less processing means fewer opportunities for contamination. Shorter shelf life means fresher ingredients. Once Upon a Farm avoids rice-based products. Like Serenity Kids, they recognized that rice concentrates heavy metals and designed their product line accordingly. Their pouches contain fruits, vegetables, and simple ingredients you can actually read and understand. Organic, but with actual testing behind the organic label. The cold-pressed process preserves more nutrients than heat processing. You are not just avoiding heavy metals, you are getting more nutritional value. For parents with access to refrigerated baby food sections, Once Upon a Farm offers verified safety with nutritional benefits. The convenience of pouches with the safety of tested products. Once Upon a Farm. Tested, transparent, truly organic. Clean brand number 1. Square Baby. The most comprehensive approach to baby food safety available today. Square Baby does not just test for heavy metals. They test for over 200 contaminants, pesticides, heavy metals, toxins, bacteria. The most thorough testing in the industry. Every batch. Published results. They were founded by a mom who previously worked in tech and brought that industry's quality control standards to baby food. Not food industry standards, which we have seen are dangerously inadequate. Tech industry standards. Zero defect tolerance. Square Baby provides complete nutrition planning. Their subscription service ensures babies get balanced nutrition across all food groups. No gaps, no deficiencies. Their products are designed by pediatric dietitians. Not marketing teams, not focus groups. Actual pediatric nutrition experts. The meals are shipped frozen and stay fresh until use. No shelf-stable processing that degrades nutrients. No room temperature storage that allows contamination. Square Baby publishes heavy metal testing results for every product on their website. You can verify before you buy. Total transparency. Yes, it costs more than grocery store baby food. Significantly more. But consider what you are actually buying. Verified safety through comprehensive testing. Complete nutrition designed by experts. Convenience of delivered meals. Peace of mind that money cannot normally buy. For parents who want the absolute safest option available, Square Baby represents the future of what baby food should be. What every company should be doing. Square Baby. The gold standard in baby food safety. And there you have it. From congressional investigations exposing industry-wide contamination to brands that refuse to participate at all, we have shown you what is really in those cute packages. The baby food industry failed your children. Major brands knew their products contained heavy metals. They sold them anyway. They fought transparency. They set internal limits designed to pass contaminated ingredients. This was not accident. This was choice. But safe options exist. Serenity Kids, Once Upon a Farm, Square Baby. Companies that chose testing over profits, transparency over marketing. Let me give you the complete list one more time. Brands to never feed your baby. Gerber, Happy Baby and all Nurture Incorporated products. Beech-Nut, Earth's Best Organic. Parents' Choice, Plum Organics, Sprout Organic. Ella's Kitchen, Baby Mum Mum. Any rice-based baby food from any brand. Brands that are verified safe. Serenity Kids, Once Upon a Farm, Square Baby. Make the switch today. Your baby's brain is developing right now. Every day matters, every meal matters. If this video opened your eyes, hit like right now. Subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications. More food exposes coming soon. Share this video with every parent you know. New parents, expecting parents, grandparents buying baby food. They deserve to know the truth before the next feeding. Drop a comment telling me which brand shocked you most. Were you feeding your baby any of these? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp. Protect your babies. and keep questioning what corporations put in your family's food. This is Food Truth Exposed. I will see you in the next video.